We live in a world that moves fast, so fast, in fact, that we rarely stop to ask ourselves what it's all adding up to. Days blur, routines repeat, and somewhere in that rush, we stop noticing what actually matters. But what if I told you that in just 1 minute, 60 seconds, you could begin to change the direction of your week, your mindset, even your life? It doesn't sound like enough time, 1 minute, but that's what makes it powerful. It's not overwhelming. It doesn't demand rearranging your life. What it does ask is your full presence. Just once a day for 7 days, here's what you do. Stop, breathe, and pay attention to your own thoughts, without judgment. For 1 uninterrupted minute, ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? And not what you should feel, not what others expect, just what's real, and then listen, not to react, not to fix, just to understand. That 1 minute of awareness can do something surprising. It disrupts autopilot, it interrupts the pattern of rushing past your own experience, and it creates a small, powerful space between stimulus and response, a space where choice lives. Because here's the truth, we can't change what we don't notice. We can't grow if we're disconnected from what's going on inside. Emotional clarity, being able to name what you're feeling, is not a soft skill. It's a survival skill. It strengthens grit. It deepens relationships. It allows us to live more deliberately instead of reacting impulsively. And it starts with 1 minute. You might find it uncomfortable at first. Maybe even boring. That's okay. The point isn't to be entertained. It's to be honest. To see the messiness, the hope, the doubt, the ambition that lives inside you every day, usually unexamined. Some days you'll feel strong. Other days, you'll feel tired, discouraged, or overwhelmed, but when you pay attention, even for just 60 seconds, you begin to reclaim agency over your own experience. That's not a small thing. The world doesn't need more noise or more speed. It needs more clarity, more people who are rooted, calm, and self-aware. People who know what they feel and why, and that doesn't require hours of meditation or a complete lifestyle overhaul. It starts with a single minute, practiced over 7 days. 1 minute of presence, 1 minute of honesty, 1 minute of asking, where am I, really? Do that for 7 days and watch what starts to shift, not around you, but within you. In a world that's always asking for more speed, more productivity, more noise. The idea of slowing down for even 1 minute might seem trivial, even indulgent. But the truth is, practicing 1 minute of self-awareness daily can be one of the most powerful habits you'll ever build. Not because it solves everything in 60 seconds, but because it shifts something fundamental, your attention. Self-awareness means tuning in. It means noticing what you're feeling, what thoughts are running through your mind, what physical sensations are present in your body, not analyzing or fixing, just noticing. For 1 full minute, it might sound simple, and it is, but don't mistake simple for easy. Most of us go through our days on autopilot, barely noticing our inner world. We respond to emails while half listening to someone speak. We scroll through feeds to avoid uncomfortable emotions. We tell ourselves we're fine, without ever stopping to ask, are we really? This habit of distraction distances us from the one thing we carry everywhere, ourselves. That's why this 1 minute matters. It's not about stopping your life. It's about showing up to it fully, deliberately. Practicing self-awareness for 1 minute each day creates a pause, a reset point. It's a quiet invitation to turn inward and ask, what's going on in me right now? Maybe you're holding stress in your shoulders. Maybe you're worried about something, or excited, or just tired. Whatever you notice, name it. And let it be okay. The power of this practice is not in changing the emotion, it's in recognizing it, because you can't manage what you don't understand. By practicing this daily, you begin to build an emotional vocabulary. You get better at catching subtle shifts in your mood. You become more skilled at responding to life rather than reacting out of habit. Over time, this 1 minute habit builds a bridge between your outer world and your inner life. And that bridge creates clarity. You start to make choices that align better with your values because you're not acting out of stress or impulse. You're responding from a place of awareness. That's what leads to more meaningful work, stronger relationships, and better decision making. It's also empowering. When you know how to return to yourself, even for just a minute, you stop depending on the world around you to give you permission to slow down or to feel what you're feeling. You realize that presence is something you can choose. And that choice, repeated daily, becomes a kind of quiet strength. So, find 1 minute, first thing in the morning, during a break, right before bed, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and simply ask yourself, what's here right now? That's all, but that's enough. Because 1 minute of self-awareness isn't just a pause, it's a practice. And with practice, even a single minute can start to change the way you live the rest of your day.